gladdening and soothing that it's coming out from someone who has actually been a coordinating minister of the economy in Nigeria before. So I rightly mentioned, we have seen several reforms by this present administration, be it from NRS, be it from oil and gas sector, be it from different sectors. However, the executing effect of it over Nigerians is the major problem now. If you look at it now, Nigerians are actually paying the price for it, which is clearly, and she has rightly mentioned that there is need to push more the purchasing power of Nigerians, because this has actually reduced the purchasing powers of Nigeria. If you look at it, especially the removal of fuel subsidy, that has come to Nigeria in a hard way, because the cost of transportation, the cost of food, and according to her now, there must be a social safety net. You recall about 4 administrations that has gone before President Tinubu came with NAPEP, UWIN, Shopi, and N-Power. So that simply means that this current president must come with a structured social safety net that can actually help people to meet up this challenge. The reform are in no means bad. They are good reforms, but it comes with its own challenges.
All right, Mr. Aliyu, when we talk about some of the social safety nets that will enhance growth in the country, could you give us a little insight into some of that? Because we've seen a lot of Nigerians still complain, and of course still going through several kinds of severe hardship in the country. So what sort of social safety nets do you think that the president or the current administration can embark on?
Right. The government must have been doing some, like NEL Fund, but what we actually mean, you recall let's look at President Muhammad Buhari, during the N-Power, there are a lot of things under N-Power. We have the one that has to trader money, we have the one that has to do skill development, we have the one that has to do with homegrown school feeding. So these are the type of social safety net that need to be created. But when you are creating it, it has to be much more structured, and that it should be a bottom-up approach. It won't be top-down approach that Nigerians will not benefit directly. And also, you recall that because we remove fuel subsidy, manufacturing sector is actually feeling it. People's purchasing power, though government increased salary to 70,000, but does that really actually solve the Nigerians' problem? So there must be intentionality in that area to make sure that they're pushing the effect of this reform, especially people's purchasing power.
Oh, okay. I want to stay with you on what you just said. We had you last week to talk to us about Nigeria's economy, and today you're here to talk to us about Dr. Ngozi Okonjo-Iweala's meeting with the president. Now, she did say that Nigeria has achieved economic stability. Do you agree with that? Have we really done well in this past 2 years of President Tinubu's administration?
Right. What I deduce from what she says is that she has acknowledged that there is economic growth in Nigeria, but there is no economic development. And that's a two different thing. So Nigeria have achieved stability to an extent. If you look at our forex, I think we are between 1,500 and 1,600. If you look at also our GDP, first quarter, second quarter, they are actually increasing over time. But the question is that, has it actually affect poverty? Has it better our HDI, Human Development Index? That is the question. So in terms of being a good trajectory, yes, we are there, but how will it translate? And without it being eroded, that's the assignment Dr. Okonjo-Iweala is now giving the president and his team, that you must do more. Nigeria must not go through this level of reform and there will not be result for it. So they must push for that to make sure that those achievements are not just washed away. Yes, we are increasing our foreign reserve. We are trying to have more supply for our forex, but the thing is, it must translate from this growth, from this stability to development, and that is where the challenges comes to, and that's what's actually facing the Nigeria economy. Now, we have had 2 years, and President also have more 2 years. Can we now say from 2 years onward, we'll now be gaining the achievement of the reform itself?
All right, thank you so very much. We'll leave it at that. Aliyu Ilyas is an economist and development expert. Thanks for having time for us always.
Thank you for having me.